I forgot to polish my boots this morning. I hope no one notices.
I'd love to write a book about my sexual conquests someday. Right now, I could barely fill a pamphlet. Why am I so attracted to construction sites and high school wrestling events? She agreed to the waterbed, said okay to the video camera. Now, if I could only get her into wife swap. It's one thing for my wife to cheat, but why does she insist on showing me snapshots? I bet Helen will want to go see the Follies, but naked women dancing? What's the attraction? So what was behind the green door anyway? It's not like I was paying attention to the plot. Now that Israel and Egypt have signed that peace treaty, I think the Middle East is going to be A-OK. I hear all this talk about the me generation, but how does that relate to my life? Women love a man who can make his own pottery. I give up. Women really need to shave. In a dark room, a hairy armpit can look like a lot of things. If gas ever hits $1 a gallon, I'm buying a 10-speed. I've got to start stealing more paper clips at work. Who's gonna know?
Nothing for me to do in this town. The mob makes sure no one rips off the tourists. If you don't know your rights, you don't have any. Yo, Serpic on my ass, traitor. I lose 60 pounds and the only person that notices is my snitch. They made fun of me in high school, but now I've got it. This is what comes out of forced busing. My God, we really have let the cities go to hell. Our guns are great, but sometimes I just want to stab someone. This city's like a giant sewer. Someone ought to just burn it to the ground. What the public doesn't know won't hurt them for more than a few minutes. Thinking is overrated. Unit 12 responding. I am locked and loaded. In my pants! Okay, shot to the head, then hit the keno tables. Does this bulletproof vest make me look fat? Gosh, I hope I get to do that rope slide thing this time. Good cop, bad cop. I'm the cop with the high-powered sniper rifle.
That's a 10-4.
I can shoot a man from 300 yards. And yet I miss the toilet every morning. I joined SWAT for the special weapons, but I stayed for the office parties. Pick up on the way home. Milk, bread, high-powered C4 plastic explosives, eggs. I can't wait to use my special weapons and possibly tactics. My gun talks to me and it says, point me at the little people. Beat cops. Waste of time. Someday a real rain's gonna come and wash all the dangerous scum off the streets. Wait, then I'd be out of a job. Being in SWAT is just like when I was in Nam. Shoot first and ask questions never. How lucky were we to get an acronym like SWAT? We could have just as easily been SWAZ or SPIT. It's tear gas? I always thought it was tear gas. I hope if I go to heaven they let me pick off rogue angels from the clouds. Brass has told us not to practice shooting at homeless people before, but this time I think they're serious. Does my job intimidate women, or do I let my mother ask them too many questions? Darn it, I knew this was a bad week to quit smoking. I need to come up with something cool to say after a kill. Call me, Lieutenant. I wish there was someone around here I could discuss special weapons and tactics with. Is snipe a word? I mean, if you're a sniper, you snipe, right? I'm not bothered by the fact that my gun talks to me. It's the yodeling that I find disturbing. Insertion, extraction, penetration. Who says SWAT's sexually repressed? I've said it before and I'll say it again. Police work is best done from 300 yards away. Kill, eat, sleep, kill, eat, pick up laundry. My family isn't going to be impressed until I kill a criminal with a college degree. My mind says hollow point, but my body says armor piercing. Someday I'll find a bumper sticker that's perfect for my needs. The key to doing a good rumba is moving your hips while keeping the rest of your body immobile.
More brains! I'm not used to dealing with working girls who speak English. Blackjack ain't gambling. 4 bullets in a Russian roulette game is gambling. Mao! Mao! Didi Mao! There's no such thing as a lazy eye. They're just overactive eyes, which make the other eye look bad. How many strings does a banjo have? Military cutbacks are so bad that I don't even have any bullets. Charlie don't surf. Charlie don't surf. Doesn't it seem like construction workers always pack really great lunches? Is olive drab really supposed to hide me? Last year, I was picking out cummerbunds for my prom. As soon as it gets dark, me and the boys are gonna loot some nickel slots. In Nam, we had a code of honor. You watch my back, I watch yours. Here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. What the hell am I fighting for?
Acknowledged.
Please don't let them send me into the tunnels again. Call me crazy, but I like the smell of hot roof tar. My mind says Kisan, but my body says Saigon.
Looks like the
Every
perp's
night,
gone.
the
Returning
same
to
dream.
station.
My gun shoots flowers out of the barrel. Oh, it's horrible. I did everything to win, but someone didn't let us win. War makes you a glass half full guy. As long as that glass is full of straight vodka.
Code 14.
No tree line, no napalm. How's a guy supposed to feel at home? I fought overseas to protect your right to stare at boobies and eat $2 prime rib. This helmet isn't thick enough to stop a bullet, so why am I wearing it? In Nam, I flew helicopters, drove tanks. I was the Jolly Green Giant, man. Here I can't even get a job parking car. I need to get me some headshots, bump up my stats. This army went to hell the second they did away with the draft. We had to fight Charlie over there so we wouldn't have to fight him over here. Get some. Why do I always say that? I came home to protesters, but now it's, oh, save me from the aliens. Let's wrap this up and get some R&R. After all the horrible things I've seen, why do I only have nightmares about losing shuffleboard tournaments? Please don't let them send me into the tunnels again. Stupid M16 jams all the time. Wish I'd brought home one. I forgot to polish my boots this morning. I hope no one notices. So far, my kill-to-death ratio is pretty good today. You know what I haven't had in, like, forever? Chicken salad. Nothing is over. Nothing. You can't just switch it off. It wasn't my war. You asked me. I didn't ask you. I can't believe Private Stan and I wore the exact same outfit. I respect the courage it takes to wear chaps with just a jockstrap. If it wasn't for war, I would never have realized how much I love cream chip beef. I don't know what I've been told. I don't remember how the rest of it goes. I bet I was adopted. Neither of my parents can wiggle their ears. In Nam, I flew helicopters, drove tanks. I was the Jolly Green Giant, man. Here I can't even get a job parking cars.
Attention, ladies! If I can see your snaggle, then your skirt is too mini. I want to talk to that magician who pulled a nickel out of my ear last night. Maybe he could reach in and grab my gallstones. I love the sound of corduroy rubbing together. I left the oven on. I'll bet anything. Whatever happened in that Vietnam? They never talk about it in Harper's Bazaar. They need to invent a better-tasting cough drop. I thought I was getting fish and chips when I ordered tartar. Who knew it was raw ground beef? Why call yourselves rats? People would pay plenty more to see the Hat Pack. They don't have anything cheaper than the penny slots? What, is there a floozy convention in town? I gotta return those pants. You can see my moose knuckle. Oh, who cares if Ford keeps tripping? I never saw Roosevelt stand once. Sure, ear piercing doesn't seem so bad, but do you think these young girls are gonna stop there? Could God make a rock so big that he couldn't move it? And shouldn't he have better things to do anyway? I still can't figure out what that monkey was rubbing at the zoo. You know what would be fun? An erotic version of gin rummy.
I wonder if Mr. Microphone's friends just call him Mike. Dude, I am so baked I can actually feel my teeth growing. What does it mean to be the cock of the walk? And is it illegal, like jaywalking? Denim is like the cheese of clothes. It goes with everything, man. Hercules in New York. Ha! Arnold Schwarzenegger will be a movie star when Ronald Reagan is President of the United States. I love high school girls. I may be getting older, but they just keep staying the same. I gotta self-prescribe to fine-tune my mood, man. No, you shut up, Dad! I so should have said that. Gotta get me a home perm, man. Those look sweet on dudes. Whether you're a brother or whether you're a mother, we are all staying alive. That is some deep stuff, man. I hope no one's following me. Otherwise, they'd realize I have nowhere to go. Keith Richards and Iggy Pop? I'm so gonna win my Deadpool. Why can't drugs help me forget bad stuff instead of phone numbers and job interviews?
If Confucius were alive today, I bet he'd be great at crossword puzzles. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And that step is the hustle. The next adult who questions my haircut is going to get a face full of Ming. I think fortune cookies are racist. I should open my shirt buttons down to my sternum and get a huge golden medallion. Confucius say blood is thicker than water. But my brother is a no-good loser who brings shame upon my family. What about his blood? So when Americans snort powder, it's not ground rhino horn? I hope no one is reading my mind. Otherwise they'll know how deeply ambiguous I am about the impending communist takeover. I guess the handover to China won't be all bad. After 1997, we won't have to pay for music, movies, or electronic games. Help!
I need to enjoy life now, before I am old like my mother. She couldn't pass for a day over 23. Liu is rather plain for a boyfriend, but Mother always did say that jade requires chiseling before becoming a gem. I wonder what culture invented the comb-over. My body says Leif Garrett, but my mind says Scott Baio. No, wait, that's my body too. What can the words of Buddha teach me that I can't learn from American television? If I wear platform shoes and perm my hair, I'll be a foot taller. When sailors ask me if I put out, are they talking about fires or dumplings? My mind says Henry Kissinger, but my body says Henry Kissinger! Hurrah! Telling British sailors no is like hitting a dog with a meat bun.
Hi. I'm gonna go dance all night and then snort some Cortex. What the hell? I heard old Emperor Meningitis is here. I thought he was dead. I'm going to take my next vacation as a woman. Who cares what the guys at work say? All right, a few days rest and relaxation, then a trip to the disintegration chamber. It's true. The longer we stay together, the more I look like my wife. Of course, being from a race of non-gender dimorphic clones could have something to do with it. Why do I always forget that damn instant holo camera? I don't care how drunk I was. How could I make out with my own clone? I guess I should feel lucky, but why couldn't I be the clone that gets sent to the Relo orgy planet? Somehow the Cortexes just taste better when you're on vacation. Man, this sure beats working for a living. Too bad they're gonna tear my atlas. It's hard to get motivated to brush your teeth when you're 2 days from disintegration.
I'm gonna take my next vacation as a woman. If my clone original made more money, I could stay here forever. That lazy shit.
All your base all belong to us. Love to smash, love to kill, love to love you, baby. No click, no click. Must eliminate rogue Furon. Unauthorized Cortex scan detected. Cranial breach detected. Thinking. Hurt. Head. Yeah.
The gambling chambers don't open until the 3rd solar cycle, but I need a fix now. Maybe I'll hypnoblast 2 humans and force them to fight to the death.